Hi and welcome to my stream as usual. Previously we played the 6th and 7th scenario of Asheviere stocks, which is only 8 scenarios long, so we are now at the finale. And just one thing, thanks to Lucas Vaz for following me yesterday, somewhere around that time. And beyond that, pretty much, let's get going. Und hi Rogue. Actually, to give an intro for the scenario as well. Actually, let's see if there's a story text first. If there's not, we'll see. Okay, there's no specific intro. Then let's just read my own intro. It's the last scenario of Asheviere stocks. Asheviere has cornered the rebel lords in Dantong after repulsing them near Weldon, and Bazu and Isolde have completed the infiltration of the city. They still need to open the gates from the inside and conquer the city, both being daunting tasks. And this is exactly where we start. We have infiltrated the city through the catacombs and now still need to open the gates. If we don't open the gates, we are basically stuck with all the enemy leaders and, well, that's not a fight we can win on our own. War, what a blast! Keep bombarding the city. I want the rebel wards turned to dust before my fighters storm the gates. Your Majesty, please do remember that our goal is not to destroy the city, but to capture it. Do as you are told, or you will be capturing it yourself, from the front lines. I never thought I'd live to serve a queen like this. So you can see there are also already multiple places in the city burning, and as the bombardment continues, more places in the city will catch fire. The royal mages are bombarding the city. The Ferrers, what do we do? At the Battle of Weldon you did not ask me what to do, Elrond, but now you speak? So if you recall the previous scenario, Elrond was provoked by Asheviere and rushed off himself and got slaughtered. I'll tell you what to do. Defend Dantong to our last drop of blood. Be the rock against which Asheviere will break their teeth. They will tear themselves apart, they will run, and on their heels we will enter Weldon, and you will recognize me as regent. Any objections? Not at all, my lord regent. There's no turning back now. It's to Weldon or to the grave. I'm with you, Richard. To the walls, then. Let's show this rebel scum that the spirit of Garrett still lives. We must break through the gates and open them to the royal army at once, or we will be crushed. Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3. Open each gate by moving any unit to the market texts in front of each gate. So that your allies may enter and defeat the rebel leaders. So this is the last scenario, and since they defeated Gala and Sir Grey in the Battle of Weldon, they have each 75 gold, less gold. Yes, Leolin indeed. So we have 2 achievements to go for in this scenario. Open all gates with human units in the end of the war, and defeat Baron Richard with a ranged pierce or blade attack, not so magnificent armor. That is an achievement because he reduces every range damage, blade and pierce range damage, by 99%. So I really have to bring him down to 1% 1 HP and then hit him. And what was I trying to think of? Okay. There was one thing I wanted to do, but I forgot. Alright, obviously the notes say that Sir Erland and Sir Grey were defeated in the Battle of Weldon, which was probably a name for the scenario, the Art of War, a previous name, which has not been changed in the notes yet. So that's something I'm gonna write down and report. Just give me a moment. Asheviere stocks. There we are. The notes refer to Battle of Weldon, but it should be the of war. Is it the art of war or is it art of war? The art of war, okay. Then let's go. So each gate is protected by 2 halberdiers, so I can't just run up to there and open the gate. I have to remove those guys first. So Seela and has obviously has a knight and will be recruiting more knights, and while Sir Grey has shock troopers far away from the gate, so I don't have to worry much about them. The northern gate is basically the only gate that will really is likely to have enemy units interfering before I can open the gate. I will have to rush for the southern gate and the northern gate, but the eastern gate, I don't really have to worry about that. Like, I just have to walk up to there and then I can open the gate pretty much. So you can see Dormel has 19 villages all on the top. Then Asheviere has a couple of villages around her, and what's his name? Chief Guvok also has some villages. This village specifically, I think, would make much more sense if Chief Guvok had it, because it doesn't really make sense that the enemy is holding a village outside. I guess this is just an area filter. But yeah, that is something I think that can be improved. This village. To okay. Then a very nice part about the reward of the previous scenario are those fire ants, which clearly, like, they are loyal and they were auto-recalled, so I don't have to spend money on getting them on the field right now. So I think I don't really need to rush anyone over there, maybe. Actually, can Isolde recruit? Okay, she cannot. Just wanted to be sure. So he shouldn't be able to recall them, but he can. So that's a sort of mix-up, and something I won't be taking advantage of. So I need to send 3 forces, one over here, and one over here, of course. And the force I send over here will have to actually fight, not just two halberdiers, but units. And at the same time, the force over here will have to rush through the gates so they won't be caught by those one units. And those can sort of take their time. So I'm definitely gonna send him over here to deal with those. And let's see, what kind of units do I have? Can I filter for human? I can't filter for human. Well, I pretty much only have this guy as a counter, and I will definitely take them. And beyond it, of course, I have Gnog the Strong for some range damage. And they will also do quite well against those guys. Do I have loyal units? I have one loyal unit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna brute force it over here with the ants and Isolde. And maybe also the cavalry. Okay, they should be able to survive. And yeah, as you can see, if I move through the fire, I take fire damage. And I'm not sure if it accounts for fire resistance or not. I mean, probably, but maybe it's also just one fire damage for everyone. Okay, so I do wanna get rid of those, of course, and for that, Grump is a very good choice for sure. But and I probably will also recall Artash later. Actually, like I'm just not sure enough that if Ron is supposed to be able to recall August units or not, and so I think. Oh, interesting. You can see Bazur's recruit animation is triggered when Ron recruits units, which is something that should not happen. Recruit animation is triggered. Roots. So I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to happen. I think two of them are definitely enough to at least draw off the halberdiers and then just walk through there. And it seems I do have one human unit each. Perfect. So my allies are obviously already recruiting and recalling units which I, well, raised in the previous scenario. It will be quite a hard edge to see them die. Please, no! I needed that guy. Damn it. That's awkward. That is at least very, very nice. I absolutely approve of that result. Damn, they almost hit me with that. So I would like to murder this guy and go over there. Then I need another human unit, obviously, because as I said, I'm going for that achievement, Queen's Officials. And I think the bowman would do nicely. Still need to protect them though. So as I said, I am gonna get this one to support them over there. And as you can see, I'm already out of money. There is sadly pretty much no way for me to actually recruit that many named units. And I really need to focus on just keeping my units alive for now. Or at least getting out there at all. Okay, let's do this. Like 2 lancers, that's just mean, honestly. That's really, really mean. So first of all, let's open that gate. I'm opening the gates. Attack! Let's pay back the pink skins for the victory at Abes. So remember, he actually fought on the other side of Garrett's war, and now he's on our side just because we hired them. Kinda funny. Very much ironic for sure. Okay. Still need to get my units out of there. Like, I don't really care much about killing those guys. I really just care about getting out of the wall. Otherwise, I'm toast, because I will be crushed between the halberdiers and, well, the other halberdiers that are being recruited. You guys just move and take some villages, I guess. It's a bit unfortunate for my allied orcs that they will rush into the city as day begins and more or less get crushed. But if I don't help them now, or if I don't open the gates now, it will be forever until I can open them. I mean, technically I don't have a turn limit, so... Yeah, it seems I'm losing right now. Unless... Okay, yeah. How shameful to die in the service of humans. Quite much. Like, that's a problem with Lancet, like... There's a limited amount of what I can actually do about that. I think he's not that likely attacked. Like, the only reason he got attacked that desperately was because he's a leader. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have to push that hard. This one. So I do hope that this works out better. I am not 100% confident though. So I'm opening the gates, we already said that, and I still need to get out of there. Actually, maybe? I mean, I don't have to leave over there, I can also go there. I'm not sure which way is better. But for now, I'm trying to get out over there. I cannot undo this turn, which is odd. Okay. Let's see if I've survived it this time. Okay. It sounded like a very faint shout of attacking forces, sort of. Like, see, if he's not exposed there and not even willing to attack. So unfair. This, on the other hand, is perfect for me. Means I can open the gates without being opposed at all. Actually wonder if they will ever hit a village, because so far, obviously, like we started with 106 villages, at least visible to us, and there still seem to be 106 villages around. So I am wondering if they will ever hit any of the villages or not. That's maybe just not part of the story. Okay, no, he got a rush over there. Like, I was wondering if maybe I could give him the kill and then take the castle, but I wouldn't make it in time if I did that. Okay, let's collect as many villages as I can, and also let's evacuate my units as fast as I can. Or rather, as much as I can. Some of them will very obviously and definitely die. There's not much I can do about that. Like, see, they would very much like to enter, but there's not much room. There's not much room at all. So what are the income? Okay, so enemies have definitely more income than me, or than my allies to be precise. So... Oh, damn it, I forgot him over there, didn't I? I did. Damn it. That guys, I kinda do have to redo the turn, because, well, I kinda need to get out of there. That was maybe not the best idea. So there are now some odds of Ron straight up dying. Whoops. I do think I can ignore that one. I don't have to worry about him. Oh, that's awkward. It's better if he takes the village. He just, I don't know, goes over there. And still need to save those. As much as possible at least. So not... Like for some of them I'm honestly... Like this one, not getting out. Those two probably not either, but we can try. But would... Ah right, that poor spearman died. I remember. RIP. Okay, if he goes for that one, that's not a problem for me. Only maybe a bit dicey if I'm getting them out of there over there. Nice. Ouch. I'm not sure if Ron is making it out of there. I mean, worst case he dies. Not my problem. Not my monkey, not my circus. So I have the obvious problem of my units not being able... Oh, snap. This maybe? I guess? Like, yeah, you can see this is not ideal at all. But let's open this gate first. I'm opening the gates. Soldiers, attack, forward, and we shall end this war in Asheviere citadel. Blah. Stumbling over words all the time. Okay, so Dommel has his turn before them, so that's great. And I guess this end is just gonna hide in a corner or something. What else am I gonna do about this? Yeah, and I'm very scared for my Orcish forces. They kinda look like they're gonna be... Oh, I see. So the first turn after their gate is open, there is a slight background sound of sort of rallying cry, sort of soldiers storming the citadel, basically. Oh, come on, my poor units. I trained them so hard and they're just getting thrown away. Sad. Very, very sad. I'm deeply saddened. Good job. Yeah, I thought as much. Take that. Oh, very nice. He goes for that one and very much loses. That's good. Ron just needs to survive the attack of the halberdier now. So much for that. So I guess if I keep doing it like that, I will not be able to open those doors, and that's not good. I might have to go back a couple turns. We'll see. Like, I definitely want a human unit to open the gates, the achievement, and therefore I need to be sure And at the same time, I need to be sure to open the gate soon. I'm not too late. The Ferris callers still fly over Dantonk. Delphador, you damned crook, where have you been all this time? Forgive me for the delay, De Ferris. I've been acting in secret, infiltrating Weldon under Asheviere's, I think that's a typo, very nose, and I have only just returned from deep council with the elves of the Avenwood. I bring good tidings. Our hope for a king is not yet lost. And I really need to check down the typo. Asheviere. Asheviere. That's all well and good, but while you were off scheming, we were fighting and getting surrounded in our own city. Enough talk. Unleash your magic against Asheviere's rebels. This battle can yet be won. I fear the situation is grave, De Ferris. Orcs rampage across the hearthland. Look, they have even entered within your very walls. To fight here is to risk a whole war. Your men are loyal and brave, but strength of character cannot triumph against strength of arms. Do you suggest I abandon my own city? I shan't flee to some backwater port. Dantonk is my home, and my home is where I shall stand. Wesnoth's fate will be decided here and now. Stand with me against the Dark Queen. So be it, Baron. Vengeance for our slain comrades, our slain friends, our slain king. Asheviere has sown war, and she shall reap death. Face the wrath of the storm. So I personally do think this is a bit of a placeholder. The way this danger of the storm looks, but it definitely conveys its meaning. I'm surprised you had the courage to come here, Delphador. Are you here to try and reunite me with my son? It was my arrogance that gave you your power, and it is now my burden to take it away. I am here to do the right thing, Asheviere. Then you will die like all the others. Who is this Delphador? Court mage, hero of Wesnoth, the Great, etc. He was the one who turned the orcs and lizards against each other at the fort of Arbis, thereby ending Garrod's war. That rascal! I love that war! Don't talk nonsense, concentrate on our mission, and prepare for the worst. If Delphador really is as strong as they say, the sky itself will soon fall upon us. Like, there's now an addition to the notes. At the end of each your turns, Delphador will call lightning down onto the market axis. Lightning deals 30 to 60 damage, which is definitely not something that should be underestimated. Oh snap, I should have at least have moved him. But the point is, I'm definitely not getting rid of this, and then I will be unable to go over there to open a gate with an official, with a human unit, and therefore I will be going back. I think 2 turns would make sense to me. And try again. Oh, this was 1 turn. That's not enough, obviously. So this one is very much a nuisance. And I think I will take this approach. Like, those 2 are places that get attacked, hopefully. And then Ron can just move in and open the gate. At least that's the hope, that's the plan. Really? Really? Well, I guess I'm unlucky like that. And I definitely will still send this one to support. So basically this is now 2 turns of very much the same happening. And yeah. And I suppose Rogue is likely surprised by Delphador showing up. Obviously I cannot tell for sure, but that just seems like the most likely reason for their surprise. So we're gonna skip a bit forward for this. There's no reason to just watch the same thing again. Enough. I don't expect anything new to happen. And oh, I see. This one got wiped out, but I can definitely open that gate now. So everything's well for us. I'm opening the gates. Gate 1. Oh, come on. They move first, so I don't have to read that much. Don't worry. And level this one. Oh, I really hoped for them to level, but whatever. Two and open. I'm opening the gates. Everything is going according to plan. Soldiers, march forward and cleanse the city of its rebel plague. And scenario 8, Queen's officials open all gates with human units in the end of the war. I take that. So this guy is obviously dead, but I can definitely take one more village, I guess. And I think I'm just gonna scoot right out of there. Actually, considering like they were obviously not helpful, not the way I wanted them to be. But that's okay. And this guy deals 15 damage. How much against my Direwolf Reader? 24. Still a lot. No thanks. I think I'm just gonna take that village over there. Oh right, rebels. They can still happen. I forgot. So this guy is not gonna die to that, but not a great place either. And I think I would prefer this one. And it seems that my allies will be able to enter this city with a bit less enemies stopping them. A few less, which is very, very useful, of course. So this one hopefully will run away to heal, and I'm reasonably sure. Let's just keep them there, I guess, and wait. Okay. Only market access? Well, Rogue, the point is the lightning hits at the end of my turn. Meaning I can move away, my allies can't, so they will always get hit. I can only mitigate the damage it deals to me. So it is still a very credible threat. Not to my units, but to all of my allies. And considering that I am very dependent on my allies to storm the city, I promise you this is a very serious threat. Not this guy just taking a village and doing nothing else. Damn. Ah! Okay, that was a very nice surprise. Like, oh no, I really thought I was out of range. Not my heavy cavalry. Okay, so I thought they had a better at storming the city this time, but as you can see, they are still very, very, very much contained. There's no breaking out of there. Hey, he's still alive! Nice! That ant is also still alive. That is also nice. But yeah, this one is the biggest surprise, that's for sure. It's kind of funny. This is basically the meme of Delphordings. It's look what they need to mimic a fraction of my power. Like, they've got 4 mages bombarding the city, and Delphordor just shows up and does more than that. Much more than that. So considering we already read that, I'm gonna skip that. And yeah, now we gotta deal with the storm. So you see, it does land on some of my allied units. Therefore, is here to stop us, and we will not be stopped. And I think opening each gate that that objective should be removed if each gate has been opened. Okay, so obviously I need to deal with those, and the Grand Knight at least should be a doable enemy. And I definitely should be recruiting assassins, I think, to get out of there. Like, damn sure I can deal lots of damage to them, but they can deal lots of damage to me too, so not really a fight I wanna take. Like, sadly I cannot bait the enemies into the lightning attacks, which wouldn't make too much sense anyway, but it would be fun. Would definitely be very, very nice. Like, not just fun, but of course extremely useful, to be precise. So, as you can see, the orcs are just getting stormed by green. Of course, it's daytime, and green has plenty of high level units, of course. Be gone. This one as well, I would say. So I really want to remove pretty much all the units in the way so they can instantly storm over to him and try to kill him. We'll see how well it works. We'll see. So you see this, like, even if it's only 30 damage, enough to kill some units, and 60 damage is of course even better to kill them. Okay, so that guy's definitely gonna die, that's good. So we are lucky that green focuses on the orcs, so we have pretty much free reign to obliterate blue. Like, that's the one good thing. And after we've removed blue, we can also take a lot of villages, and I will also be able to recruit at least some units afterwards. Also, my allies will take the money and, well, recruit more units. Ah, my allies. Damn. But yeah, you can see how well my allies know how to handle this. Totally not, sadly. So yeah, I definitely should focus on blue first. Wipe him out, take over his keep, make that my basis of operation basically. Yeah. Damn, this end is really, really lucky. I'm very amazed, and I'm also very amazed how they managed to throw away my troll ally. But at least it is almost nighttime, so they won't be slaughtered as much anymore. Okay, so wipe this guy out first. And those guys, all of them, go over there to finish this one off. Like, really getting rid of blue is a priority. Like they still have enough income to recruit quite a number of units, and yeah, I would definitely prefer if they didn't, or if they stopped recruiting. Something like that. Well, it was 50-50. I think that's it. Is quite confusing to some degree. My forces are split in three, but I think I can handle that. Ouch. Okay, so this guy will not be recruiting anymore. He will definitely kill more units because he's just that strong. But at least we can say for sure that they will not be recruiting. I'm not sure how that was. I mean, I get the rationale, but maybe don't send a spearman to attack. Well, he has at least somehow a chance to survive. But it was risky, sadly. Actually, I think he... Oh yeah, this is why I really didn't want this. Like, I specifically tried to train up a white mage. And I even got to a mage of light, and that's how they squandered him. This is the only healer they had. It's sad. So the allied mages are, I would say, not capable of specifically aiming. They are more like, we are throwing fireballs into the city and, well, that's it. Maybe we hit something, maybe we don't, but we gotta try. Delfodor, this is madness! Garrett is long gone, and whatever royal favoritism you enjoyed under him is gone too. For your own good, get off the battlefield and let bygones be bygones. Leolin, my old examiner. Can't believe my eyes. How can you fight by Asheviere's side after all she's done? She orchestrated Garrett's assassination. Huh! The way I hear it, you were more than complicit in those events. You forgot that we are mages, not politicians. Whoever sits on the throne of Wesnoth, it's our duty to help them. I would never help an evil queen destroy human cities. I thought better of you, Leolin. So yeah, I could do that, and then he would absolutely try to murder me. So I'm not gonna try to melee this guy. Definitely gonna get some assassins, and for example also Mashak. Like I will. Hi, Eyes of Dog. I haven't really gotten around to recalling most named units. And for now, I will still just revolt. I will focus on getting units at all on the map. Almost. Good enough for me. It's definitely dead, so that's good. Yeah, they got my healer killed. Screw you. I'm gonna take that village. Not really an advisable fight. Like without mages, I don't have much to deal with them, that's for sure. So I guess I'm just gonna go over there and stand in their way, sort of. Not actively trying to fight them. Okay, so this... Okay. It's actually looking decent. Like the first one is almost down. Those are gonna be tough not to crack it for sure, but it seems also the orcs are not gonna get overrun, so that's great as well. It's doable for sure. It's actually much more warrior, to be honest. Damn, his income is through the roof. Really? Why? pointless. But yeah, he's going down. Yeah, I definitely, it will definitely need my units to take down the purple one, because my at least red has no idea how to actually attack them. So yeah, that's kind of pointless for now. Unfortunate. Not unexpected. Not unexpected either. So yeah, against purple I will mostly just be stalling until my units are, until I've had enough income to recruit the units we need, to recall the units to be precise. And I also try to slowly take the villages in the city to bleed them out of income. Shame. And I still can reach and can still take out. Perfect. Income here. This one over there, I guess. Also, get him his beastie. I cannot get him his beastie. Shame. I really hope this one just move and takes him out. I mean, they should, but I still hope nothing goes wrong. Perfect. I will not run from fate again. I curse you, Asheviere, doom of Wesnoth. You have annoyed me too long, Eland, for me to grant you a glorious death. Ox, off with his head. Gladly. And that's the first one down. So I think Moog, it will actually be a good choice in this fight against the Iron Maulers, because he has a fire range attack and a decent melee range, more than decent melee attack, to be honest. And that should be enough to carry me through that fight. Oh, I see they sort of have cracked plays. However good it will actually do them. I tried. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, the lightning can very much one-shot level 2 units if I'm unlucky enough. At the same time, it will likely one-shot level 1 units, or at the very least bring them down to less than 10 health. I mean, look, for example, this guy has 37 HP, this one is 25. Like, any mage getting hit by that is definitely dead. And shock troopers with their 50 HP, for example, would not survive 60 damage lightning either. Very nice. Less nice. Very ambitious. Oh snap! I see they... Damn it, they apparently gain money when I kill an enemy leader. That is unfortunate. Oh damn. Please don't kill him. But it looks like I definitely need an army of assassins to just poison the whole place and try to hold villages. My allies are clearly not as helpful as I would like them to be. Night is almost over as well, so let's run away for now. this guy as well, I guess. Should just hold the place, I guess. And there. So I can boost Ashak's damage a little bit more. So I'm placing him over here because he won't die to attack. It's admittedly somewhat close, but it's likely that they won't die. And I'm basically banking on that. So, first of all, let's get rid of this one. Very nice. Like, if my ally is not doing a good job at taking them down, I guess I'll have to help out. Even if I have to sacrifice a couple units to finish jobs. Which is of course a shame, but much better than my army getting overrun, my allies getting overrun. Which again, yeah. Oh, come on, I was kinda hoping for that one to die. More like expecting. Damn, do I have insane income? At least now I have 3 leaders, and I only have 2 leaders with income. So I should, in the long run, be able to bleed them out. But I very much need to survive the short run first. But yes, I've taken over 1/3 of the city. That's good. But I am very much having trouble getting them out of the rest of the city. And Deferris is really throwing out level 3 units left and right. That's a bit difficult to challenge. What is this? The commander of my city guard fights beneath the enemy's colors? Do my eyes deceive me? You should have deemed me of more worthy than a posting to the catacombs, Baron. You do not deserve the loyalty of talent you fail to recognize. Proud fool! It is because the catacombs were the city's only weakness that I sent you toward them. And for what have you betrayed our cause and the king's memory? And for that you have betrayed our cause and the king's memory? So be it, Viper. You shall do us less harm in Asheviere's camp than in our own. I mean, both are right. Like it's not like Ron was posted down there for shit and giggles, or because he didn't like them, but because it was a generally important place, which Asheviere also recognized like an important weakness, which is why Bazu and Isolde were sent there. I was just being extremely unlucky that they were caught between the two ants' forces and ran it down. And I can understand being salty about being slaughtered by ants after being ordered to go down there. But yeah, Deferris honestly wasn't wrong about his choice. He made a good call and was really, really unlucky about how it went down. And I definitely need to retreat out of the city because I'm not dislodging them during daytime, that's for sure. And I may not be dislodging them at all, if I'm seeing this correctly. I definitely should have moved on that keep. On that village, I mean. Take that village down. Like, yeah, I don't have much hope of dealing with that guy, that's for sure. Let's just move up for now. Actually, Ron needs to straight up just run. I mean, Sinan needs to straight up just run because I have not enough of an idea how the humans, my human allies will move. And if I'm unlucky, they might just move out of the way for him to get slaughtered, and that would be kinda unfortunate. So move let's get Groshak first. Because I still need more units to poison, and well, he's good at that. Up, and let's go. Damn. Very much hurts to see level 2 units that level 1 units that's about to level 2 just die to lightning. There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing at all. Oh snap. Okay, perfect. That time. Like, I'm sorry about my two ends that died for this, but really they were just trying to down almost at level 2 unit. It was really just unlucky. I stand by my choice, it just didn't pay off. Okay, so Ron is, I mean, my swordman is obviously still alive, so that's good. And Ron, no, I don't think I should. Like, I really cannot contest those Iron Maulers there. Like, if it's only Iron Maulers, I'm toast. That's it. There's nothing I can do about Iron Maulers, at least during the day. Like, unless I do get my Orcish Crossbowmen, but I don't have any yet available. But soon. Soon. So over there, I'm definitely not going back in there. Forget it. And I'm just gonna wait outside and, well, try to deal with them. Okay, so let's look at units. Hey, this is nice. If I look at the units table or at the status table, while the likenesses progress, it just loops, and I get to see it in the background all the time. Fun. Anyway, 36 units, and my allies. Wait, that's actually 34 units if I don't count the leaders, and I think 28 units if I don't count the guardians that are not in range for fighting. And those are 8, like I'm not counting the leaders and I'm not counting the units that bombard the city. So 8 and 11, 19 and 12, 31. So technically I have more units. Well, now my allies have 29 units. Okay, 28 units to the enemy's 28. But it is still a winning proposition because I've got more income. Because more base income on the same base income on more leaders. As you can see, enemies has about 60 income right now, and my allies have around 100, I would say. Yeah, 103. Ouch. Also not that great. Please finish this guy off. Yes. But well, that's been like the orcs definitely have run out of veterans and Asheviere as well, so now they really can only rely on the recruit list. And all things equal, I will of course win out because they're still my units, and as I said, more income, like about 1.5 times as much. So that's decent. To be fair, the enemy also has level 3 units, and I don't. So that is also a bit of an equalizer, because even if they do cost more, of course, they are also more worthwhile in a sense. Because they can definitely contest more than their gold value in units, if it's just level 1 units they have to deal with. Wonderful. Technically the plan is to poison them and then walk away, but killing them, that works as well, of course. And this poor swordsman is really just running around to avoid getting hit by lightning while trying to survive. They have a really hard life, that's for sure. Like as I said, Mo might be a good choice, but I still have Electric Bands to recruit, of course. Technically also Gagak, who might actually be the better choice in the short term, because slow is very, very potent, of course. Like really, no one can accuse Death Order of not pulling his weight. Like he on his own is probably doing as much damage as the rebel forces themselves. Moving Isolde might have been a bad idea, and I'm not that confident that I can get out of there. Also, I think it's very funny that my aunt let this halberdier down there, and because it's a guardian unit, they're just gonna stay there. They're not gonna move on me. I can ignore them, and that is very nice. It's almost like that is almost as good as killing them, of course. Damn. Guess I need to get rid of that one personally. Oh snap, it's really focusing on me here. That sucks. Finish that one off. It's not even in range. Yeah. Let's take a village first, I think. Like as always, I gotta take away their money. something I would survive? Probably. That's one I can take down. Okay, I thought I could take them down. I was obviously wrong. I stand corrected. Of course they're hitting on me again. I'm not surprised about that, that's for sure. Could technically try to poison them. But nah, I'm gonna keep that for defense. No need to risk my life in advance. Technically, I should maybe try to spam as many units as possible, so to display more targets to the lightning, because I would assume, I do not know for sure, that the amount of lightning is fixed and the choice of targets is random, meaning if I have the more units I have, the more likely it is that that lightnings will aim for my units, and any lightning that aims for my units will not hit my allies who cannot dodge, while I can of course dodge. And that's why it would be of course better if they aim for me instead of them. It's honestly amazing. The orcs have managed to squander all their reinforcements while raising up 2 more level 3 enemies. Like, damn. Are they working for the enemy or what? This is unfair. This is some bullshit. This is also some bullshit. Like, I did accept Ron's loyalty, sort of, so I definitely should do my best to not get him killed. 1 damage, I can take that. Poison this guy, of course. Kill this one, I guess. Okay, attempt to kill this one. Very unsuccessfully for sure. Damn, I really hope they take this one down, because otherwise my Pyryinic is definitely dead. No question about it. He is still just trying to survive. He's not getting a break at all. I'm very glad that it's obviously coded to not aim for my leaders, for my allied leaders, because otherwise they would be toast. There's no question about it, they would die. Okay, and my longbowman is also toast. Whoops. No, but I mean, I get the idea. If that had worked, it would have been wonderful, but sadly it didn't. It didn't work. Yeah. But well, I very much approve of this ratio. 6 halberd, damn. The Paris sure has a lot of armies. Okay, I'm not really worried about Grump there. Okay, if he take the lightning strike, I am worried. But as long as I dodge that, I should be fine. It nonetheless needs some big backup there. Backup I can definitely give. Alright, it's a lieutenant level 2 unit. Fair enough. Fair enough. First of all, maybe I should just back off there. I don't see the need to actually fight this one. That's good enough by me. I'm worried about my Great Wolf. If both hits land, I am toast, and therefore I hope that not both hits land. Obviously. See, fair, 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 fair. Let's go. Oh, I feel so bad for level 1 units getting killed in their camp. Like they didn't even get a chance to leave. They just die. It would be kind of funny if once a unit has been hit by lightning that it cannot be hit again. Because lightning never strikes twice, even though that's actually wrong. Well, like lightning usually strikes at the same place. Should be more like lightning always strikes twice. That would make more sense for sure. Okay, I am still mad at the orcs for squandering the army. I basically built them from the ground up. Oh, not nice. Very nice of this guy to volunteer to get hit by Ram first. So, oh snap! No, 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 no! My dog! Damn it! Damn it. I don't want to talk. That just sucks in period. I'm actually not sure if I will be able to finish this campaign without the 2-hour limit. Like, I will finish the campaign today, don't worry. Just not sure if I will be able to do it within 2 hours, because due to lightning and due to the high level forces that Deferris is constantly spamming, and of course the heavy infantry I'm trying to contest, this will be quite the grind. Also, let's be honest, the orcs and trolls were quite unlucky with the hits sometimes. Though I of course I'm not sure how unlucky the humans were at times, because they had more numbers and more damage to bring to bear, so being unlucky affected them much less. There, that's nice. Varugin? I thought you fell at the fort in battle against the orcs. It would have been better if we'd never met again, friend. No, curse this war! Ah. Well, it's definitely a display of people who were at the same time, were at the same side, and due to this war they no longer are. And, well, them obviously, and for good reason, not being that happy about it. We know I wanna finish healing and just collect my troops. Also back off, I guess. Right, definitely move. And actually maybe take more of a step back. I am starting to get worried about my allies. Fair, 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 fair. Let's go. To me it seems that Dommel is doing quite a bit of heavy lifting. He's certainly more or less containing green, so that's good. Asheviere is, well, because she is fighting especially against heavy infantry and as a bot not really good at fighting against them, she's sort of just throwing units away. So, but yeah, that's just a common hazard of, well, fighting against very specialized enemies. Especially enemies that specialize in just being tanky. There's not much we can do about that. So this is somewhat of a gamble. It depends on how the enemy is gonna move. Like, if they focus him, he's definitely dead. No maybe, just definitely dead. But I do kinda need to stop them there, or otherwise the orcs will sooner or later get overrun. And that's not that good either. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so they cannot reach further than this either way. Probably want to slow this one. Definitely want to poison this one. And then there's really only this one left. And maybe take this village to Well, trap them in there. So yeah, if I get unlucky, a wave of reinforcements is wiped out, setting me back instead of just setting me back in a specific area instead of just setting me back everywhere a little bit. Everywhere a little bit is, in my opinion, a bit easier to compensate than a whole wave just falling away. But of course, I can't really choose that. Oh, okay, so they are more than capable of dealing with that one. Perfect. No! Well, not 100% unexpected, but definitely contrary to my hopes. Sorry, referee. That's it. I'm afraid your unit will not be seeing the end. And yeah, that's... Ooh, that is about what I expected. A bit better because I obviously didn't die. I was also gonna say, and because this unit is still alive, but I clearly was wrong about that. Shame. But yeah, it's kind of funny. You see, I defeated this one ages ago because they have very specific weaknesses. And yeah, I have to grind them down because they lack those very specific, they lack that specific weaknesses. Like sure, they have weaknesses, but they're not as easy to exploit. At, or at the very least, certainly not for, well, the allies I have. Oh, come on. Like Ashak, your wolf died, I get it. I would understand if you would be less careful. That was foolish. I definitely should have gone with this one. At least should have checked their stats first to see that they can do this. Would have certainly helped out. Okay, for now I think that's good enough. And I'm definitely starting to run the grey out of villages, so very, very good. That poor guy. Okay, that's also a pretty poor guy. I would say the mechanics of the scenario, basically Delphador, mean that this scenario is engaging in the sense of I cannot just shut off and let my allies now do the rest of the thing, but at the same time it's not that interesting because of how it is designed, it is a lot of the same. These foes are beyond my strength. I also think it's just plot reasons. I do think it might be... I could believe that he's not able to channel the lightning directly onto specific targets, and that he's more able to channel the lightning in itself to affect a battle at a global scale, and that he's basically barely able to make sure it does hit someone and it doesn't hit his allies. Also, we don't know how much power he spent before getting here, so that's also a factor. So I think that's a very important message, even though it's a bit long. Take this one more or less down. Like, he's definitely taken down less than I would have liked, but it's good enough. They will definitely go down there. Shame. Nothing I can do about that. I do think I will be taking a break in, I guess, 10 minutes or so. I really don't see me finishing this within 2 hours, so I do think it's reasonable to check it quick in between. Or at least I simply need one. Fact. And I do think at this point I very much want to skip those moves. I definitely should have skipped moves a while ago, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like, at last, due to the pressure of Dommel, the orcs will finally be able to enter the city and take part in the fight without being the underdog. Or without being as much the underdog. And wow, therefore really hates my army. Like Reef. All 4 lightnings over here are just concentrated on me. No, I didn't read what he said. What did he say? Oh, I should have gone back to there. Moog, what are you saying? Speak to me. Burn, burn to the ground. I would assume that is that's something he says the first time he killed someone with his ranged attack. I can't tell for sure, of course, but that makes the most sense to me. Back off a little bit. That's not a good idea. They would definitely go for me and murder me. So let's not do that. Okay, daytime, of course. Much harder time to take them down. Well, at least one mage. I wish my ally would be recruiting a couple more mages, but one is at least something. Yeah, I'm definitely backing off a bit. Nice. Less nice. He's really throwing out those level 3 units. Harsh. Very, very harsh. Okay, so I don't really need to engage with that one, I think. Oh. I haven't seen a rebels in a long time. Let's just remove villages from them. Move, move. Actually, run. No need to try to tangle with them. And what do I want to finish them off? I definitely want another Orcish crossbowman. And some replaceable assassins for sure. And I think this is also the part where I stop playing for now, or where I take a break. So see you in, let's say, 8 minutes. Sure, it's not been 8 minutes, but I'm already back and we obviously still got a lot to do. So I'm definitely not engaging that one anytime soon. I'm also running the hell away from that flag. Hell nah. Bit too high level for me to even consider. And those are the poisonous, the assassins I want to send in. Yeah, they definitely should be able to do something about this. Actually, no, this one doesn't need the village as much as this one does. And I definitely shouldn't be moving there. Like this, I think. Okay, did I forget anyone? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, this one. Ah, well, counts. Oh, definitely this one, whoops. Okay. Really? A fencer tries to attack a halberdier in melee? Why? Like, seriously, why? Damn. Like, why? Like, yeah, those two halberdiers are very much gonna cut his path to any reinforcements for a while. Well, during nighttime I can try to stop them at least. This is the first one. Go there. Go there. And maybe I will actually kill this one during this turn. No, I tried. That's an enemy village, so I can take that. Take this. Actually, yeah. And likely will poison them, and that's the end of the line for them. Probably should actually send some over there. Okay. That seems doable for now. And there we go. No, I forgot this guy. Damn, am I lucky that he had enough health points to survive that? Well, that was not something I had accounted for. Okay, I would say I can probably kill purple within the next 2 to 3... Okay, maybe 2 to 4 turns. And then I should... I think I might be able to end the scenario within the next 15 turns. First of all, let's get rid of those. Preferably level my units, or not. And poison this one, I guess. Like, he has healed, so damage, at least the poison, isn't really gonna stick. Okay, he doesn't have heal, he's, to be specific, he has, what's it called? He has regenerates plus 4. Oh, and I do have someone left to poison him. Technically, it only makes sense to poison him if I've already done damage. Because, well, this amount of damage I dealt just now doesn't really matter, like, at all. Technically, I just threw my unit away for no gain. So that's a bit sad, actually. Quite a bit sad. And this time I'm definitely not gonna move him. That's... letting him die like that is not fair. That reminds me, I will have to go back to the turn where Gak died so we can look at his stats. But that's quite a bit off yet. Please. Okay, so I'm very sure that Tofro will be able to finish them off and they will be able to collect the XP, so that's sort of win. Oh. The orcs really are not having fun. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, okay, another one who will not be recruiting anytime soon. Perfect. Nice. Cancer, I actually expected them to, well, pull it off to this degree, but I'm very happy that they did. Okay, they can't reach, but this one can definitely poison. And yeah, that should be the fight over there for sure. Then get rid of this one, I guess. Eh, quite enough. Fair enough, I was mostly hoping to just weaken them so electric pants could finish them off. But well, him getting the kill isn't that terrible either. Okay, so it would seem that I will indeed be able to reconsolidate my forces sooner or later. But yeah, this guy has to be finished off first. Shame. Okay, so they would survive. It's just not a good idea though. Okay, he can tank it the most. With nearly no worries. And there... okay, not yet, but I can definitely proclaim that he will not be surviving any of that. I can confidently proclaim that he will not be surviving. There we go. Actually, I probably should take this village, so when they attack they will not be standing on a village, and therefore the poison I do sticks instead of getting cured the very next turn. I probably should stop taking villages at this point and leave as many as I can to my allies. I probably should have done it a bit earlier too. You have won, Asheviere. I give myself up unto your mercy. It is too late to give up, Grey. You missed your chance at Weldon. Wizards, roast this swine in his own armor. Oh. Yes, your majesty. I would say they were not that happy about that comment. Oh damn. Yeah, I definitely want to poison this one as soon as possible. Like, I don't think it's gonna stick, but it will definitely be helpful. So just weakening this one for my allies to finish off. I don't expect to take that kill. And now at last... Oh, it's... Right, he did. Did he? Yes, he did get some money. Then Sir Grey was killed during Asheviere's turn, so Richard the Ferris' turn was afterwards, and that's why he's recruiting suddenly a level 3 unit and a level 2 unit at the same time. By the way, fun fact, technically assassins and archers are of the same quality as to each other regarding pierce damage against this Baron warrior, because after all, he reduces all range pierce and blaze damage by 99%. So it doesn't really matter if you're dealing 5 damage or if you're dealing 2 damage. Against him, it's gonna be 1 damage either way. So, and because assassins have marksmen, they actually have a better chance to hit and can more reliable deal this 1 damage that they are allowed to deal. Yeah. Oh damn, I almost forgot those two. So for the record, I would say this scenario is interesting in the sense of it definitely has its unique mechanics, but it's not really engaging because the unique mechanics are completely outside of what I can influence, and they mostly serve to drag out the scenario. So it's basically it's different things that happen normally, but at the same time, it's still more of the same over a longer time. There is too little happening during those 30 turns on a large scale fight, which waters down the unique mechanics that happened quite a bit too fast for my liking. Like for example, we had this one singular moment where it was pointed out by the game sort of that, oh, by the way, this is a civil war, there are people that know each other on both sides. We've got this one singular moment and nothing else. So if this scenario was seeded with such moments to a noticeable amount, I think that would go a long way to making this campaign this scenario less of a slog through much of the same. No, Groshak, don't. Don't. Good job, Groshak. Actually, can he not poison at all? Cannot be poisoned or slowed, okay. I was just checking if it was... He can't be poisoned at all, or if it was related to whether he is... if it's ranged or melee attack. Because if it's a melee attack, then of course I have some way of poisoning him. But if it's area attack, then yeah. I don't have really a way of... I obviously cannot get around that. But yeah, the end is definitely inside. It's just moments away pretty much. Anyone I forgot? No, no, no. Perfect. Okay, or basically the interesting part of this scenario was really opening the gates. Everything afterwards was just cleaning up in a sense. And yeah, that's not that interesting. Like, sure, I can do it, and it's gonna be difficult, but is it gonna be interesting? Not really. Like, for example, no one, like, if the enemy leaders die, they themselves comment on this. But for example, Richard de Ferris or Sir Grey or Sir Erland or Delfodor are not commenting on their situation becoming more and more untenable, more and more fraught with despair. There is no reaction to them basically losing the war and, well, about to die, or rather Delfodor been commenting on, I told you so, we shouldn't not have fought here, it's not worth it. And yeah. The scenario of the fight is too big for how little is happening. That's my verdict, sort of. Alright, I think it's everything that happened was in the first 10 turns or something? Or maybe 15, and now we are of course at turn 33. which is quite... well. It's been a while. And actually I need to move a unit there that would survive. But at the same time he will attack first. Rather, he will attack after I'm hit with this. Well, that sucks. That sucks quite a bit. So I would love to put a unit there to... you know... like I will have to sacrifice this one. They will die, but they will die after my allies had their turn, so I will be able to keep that hex. And I probably will have to sacrifice a couple more units to keep doing this. I will definitely have to compete with my allies over the kill, especially if I'm trying to get the achievement. Yeah, that is... oh no, right. I was hoping that they wouldn't die, but if they do die, then I cannot keep the hex. Damn it. I technically need to occupy all the hexes, because otherwise I'm not getting that kill. Very certainly not. Okay, perfect. Everyone's still where they are. Oh, oh. Okay, for some reason I lost connection. I do think I reacted pretty much instantly, so there shouldn't be a gap much. Maybe maybe they will like it. I would assume it is noticeable, but it shouldn't be much of a problem. Okay, never mind. Yep, I thought so. Okay, I'm trying again. If the stream keeps dropping, I will just finish. I will have to finish the stream by just recording by myself, and then later upload it to YouTube, which is not the way I would prefer. But obviously, if the stream won't keep connected, then there's nothing much I can do about that. So that's the next best thing, I believe. But with a bit of luck, it... no, oh no, I forgot my ant over there. I'm so lucky that it's still alive. Okay, so I've got three. I've got a shot to make this. So remember, I want to get this skill with a melee, with not a melee attack. What's it called? Rush Rock when you need to. I want to. Okay, I gotta stop thinking a moment. I want to make the kill with a ranged pierce attack. And that's difficult because obviously he is already very low. And I basically need to get him low enough without accidentally killing him. Difficult. I think this might be my best chance. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's one hit. And now I need to deal little enough damage for him to die to a melee attack. This is... preferably in a way... Oh. I'm really just trying to grind him down here. Perfect. That should be good enough. At least I now have a chance. I will save scum this to make it. To do it, if I don't hit. Because this does not influence anything game-wise. At least, like, it's still very last hit, it's still very last scenario. It won't influence anything except achievement. Cowards and fools! Garrett must be spinning in his grave. You could have been the king of Wesnoth, but you choose a dead drunkard king over a living queen. How does it feel to realize that as you die, Richard? Only a fool would let himself be drawn into your web of lies, Asheviere. I have remained loyal to my king and kingdom, and I have no regrets. I'll only wish I could live to see how your reign will end. The reign of a lonely, resentful woman. Well, she's mad. Hang him from the tower. Not so magnificent armor. Defeat Baron Richard with a ranged pierce or blade attack. All the rebel chiefs have been killed. We won the massacre. I can't believe it. The war's over. I survived. I live to see peace. Alas, the city is lost. The triumph of Asheviere is the ruin of Wesnoth, for her rule shall surely be the death of all we have fought for. Only one forlorn hope for now remains. Liar. The Delphador of yours escaped. His magic may be powerful, but inside he is nothing more than a coward and a deceiver. How can that worm wield such power? I hope someday I kill him. I hope so too. Do you hear that horn? I think the queen is entering the city. Yeah, where were those bodyguards? I really could have used them. Like, come on! If she had sent them to assault the city, that would have been much easier. All the rebel leaders are dead, and Dantong lies at my feet. To whom do I owe this triumph? Me! Quiet you. We were only following your majesty's orders. As it should be. I almost wish Garrett had lived, if only so I could now see his face. I do believe I've bested him in the art of war. Quite right, your majesty. However, even the wisest orders mean nothing without capable executors. I am glad to have such subjects at hand. Isolde, you have served me well. To infiltrate the stronghold was feat enough, but to have done so using only an unruly pack of orcs? Not many commanders could do that. Hand me a sword. Take mine, Queen. Thank you. Kneel, Isolde. For your services to the kingdom I knight you. Rise, madam, and wear your title of honor. I hope you will continue to serve the crown faithfully. I will carry this sword until your majesty considers my duty done. Excellent. General Dommel, you were one of Garrett's officers. At first, I doubted you, but you have proven you're loyal to the kingdom, not just to a person, and I appreciate that. In gratitude for your service, I appoint you commandant of Hellstead Fortress, our great stronghold in the west. I would be honored to lead Hellstead, your majesty. Rest assured, as long as I live, no enemy will breach its walls. And for you, Gorvok, you have done me an invaluable favor and have wrought great vengeance on your enemies. You may return to your lands, or remain and recognize me as your sovereign. Yeah, my verse and I will stay with you humans. After Garrett, the Saurons, and the rebels, there's not much left of Clan Blackcrest. I am glad for your decision. I shall assuredly have great use for you and your clan in the coming years. And finally, the Whitefang Orc. What was his name? His name is Bazua, your majesty. Ah yes, Bazua. You have proven yourself one of the best orcs in my service, having obeyed orders faithfully and been the least likely to abuse my favor. You and your veterans shall be my personal guard. You will come with me to Weldon, where you will receive a proper welcome and be equipped with the best of my armory. Finally! Now that sounds like a worthy reward. I will, I will pretend I did not hear that and allow you another chance for you to respond appropriately. Answer: I serve your majesty. I serve your majesty! Much better. General O'Donnell, is Dantong Citadel still intact? Mostly intact, your majesty. Then I will have a feast there in honor of our victory. You are all invited. Huzzah for your majesty! Huzzah! 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 And that's the scenario. The story is continued in Liberty, technically later also in Heir to the Throne. But that's much later. For now, actually, is the stream good? Yeah, the stream is still working. Nice. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the disruption. That's nothing I could do about it, I promise. And yeah. See you next time, but to be honest, I don't quite know when that will be. I will definitely be taking a break, and I for now have no specific plans of what I should be streaming next, of what I would be streaming next. But I very much hope that I will be able to return in the future to continue streaming. For now, as I said, thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the campaign, and I do hope... No, I know that Mechanical will take the feedback I've given and incorporate as much as this makes sense. I do look forward to this addition to Mainline. For now, see you some other time, and have a nice day.